What if a client is suffering from hyperhidrosis, also known as abnormally excessive sweating? Definitely we need to transform them with acrylic system. In this video I will show you how. Coming up. Hello guys, Anastasia here. Today I have a client with hyperhidrosis. I don't know if you can see it, but her palms are always sweaty. And also on top of that, her nails are a bit wide. So I think the best solution here will be whether a coffin shape or an almond shape. But first we need to file her nails short. Before starting this service, I recommend using alcohol-based hand sanitizer because it will dry the skin a little bit, and that's exactly what we need. And you can use it over and over again during the service if you notice that her skin is getting wet again. Now we need to take off the surface shine, and here's the trick. Once you take it off, you have about 40 minutes to do extensions. If you're just getting started, if you know that you're not able to do this that fast, then maybe it will make sense to take the surface shine from, let's say, 2 or 3 nails, do extensions on them, and then proceed to the next nails. It really depends on the technology. Today we will be working with acrylic system. It is one of the best solutions for hyperhidrosis clients. And then we need to do the prep. Normally we apply dehydrator once, but here we can apply it not only on nail plate but also around the nail plate, and you can apply it 2 or 3 times and then wait until it fully dries. Then I'm going to apply acid primer. Primer should be applied only on the nail plate and let dry. Honestly, I do not use it as much, but here we definitely need an extra adhesion. Now let's do extensions. I will be using Modelones clear acrylic and a few glitter colors, numbers 17, 21 and 24. You can find all the links to the products I will be using in this video in my description box. So I fit the form. For almond shape you need to fit it kind of the same way like you would for stiletto, so make sure that the tip is pointed. And I will start with clear. Even though glitter acrylics can be used as a sculpting acrylic powders, I still recommend to encapsulate it with clear all the time because first of all it will look like glass. Then during next fill your client may wish to change the color. And also glitter powders, they always have such a slow setting time, so it will be way more comfortable for you to use clear. So I recommend using clear underneath as well as on top. Currently I'm building the free edge of the nail only, and then I'm taking a bit of clear again and I will apply it on the nail plate because I need a thin layer there as well. The thing is, if we apply glitter directly on the natural nail, since we have a hyperhidrosis client, I recommend you to do it at all times, as clear products, they always have a better adhesion as nothing is added to them. Also, since we are working with glitter, glitter is basically a small particles of foil, and foil cannot really adhere directly to the nail plate. Does that make sense? That's why we need a little bit of clear polymer in between. Now I'm using this beautiful silver glitter applied close to the cuticle and then slightly fade. So our goal is to create the fade which goes all the way from silver to the clear. So do not forget to leave some space on the free edge so it will be just clear. I'm adding a little bit more glitter powder to the center because I want to fully disguise the natural nail, so it's really up to you. You can add just a little bit of glitter on top. It also depends on which color you are using. For example, you can use white instead of clear. The technique will be exactly the same. And then the most important part, we need to encapsulate it with clear. By the way, I think it will look even better if we do encapsulate. And remember that some glitters, especially if they have large particles on it, once you file them, they might have a little gaps between them, a little holes. So that is another reason why I recommend you to encapsulate it. Also, do not forget to take a look from the side view. Maybe apex is missing, maybe you need to add the product somewhere, so you can do it all with clear. Looks like we're done. After a couple minutes, I can take off the form and slightly pinch the nail. And this is what we have. So I used different colors. Some of them I applied near the free edge and created the fade all the way up to the cuticle. And on some nails, I did the opposite. I did not mix any colors here. All the acrylic powders I'm using were just like they are. So there's one color which is silver, another one is blue, and there's also another one which is like a mix of blue and silver. Now we need to shape the nails, and some of you were asking if I can show it a little bit more detailed. So I usually start by filing the sidewalls with 180 grit file, and then I switch to the surface. Even though there is a certain technique that I use for filing and shaping nails, it is not really such a big secret, because I believe that the key to beautiful nails and consistent shape is definitely in product application. Because sometimes when I hear nail technician complaining like, oh, I have so many troubles with shaping nails, then I'm taking a look on how she works and realize that in 95% of the cases, it's all about the application. With filing and shaping, we're just slightly doing the touch-up, making them all even and consistent. And for these nails, it is especially important to file and shape the cuticle area as well as buff it. So you will not feel or see any gap between the product and the cuticle as well as the sidewalls. That's why I always finish up with a buffer. Normally it's 220 or 280 grit buffer, and like I said, do not forget to buff not only the middle part of the nail but also all the way around, especially near the cuticles. Another tip on working with oily nails is that maybe you need to leave a bigger margin between the sidewalls and the product. Just because the skin gives a little extra oil, it will be wise to just have a little gap there. And last step will be buffing the cuticles. I'm using a ball bit with red abrasive mark. This is the diamond bit, and at relatively low speed, which is about 14,000 rotations per minute, I'm buffing the skin all the way around, so we will get rid of some dead tissue and hangnails. It is time for the last and most satisfying step, top coat application. Cure for 30 seconds in LED and we're done here. I'm definitely happy with the result, and we cannot really tell that her nails used to be white anymore, right guys? I recommend you to take a look at Glitter Collection by Modelones. They have some great colors, and I think it will be the bomb for upcoming holiday season. Let me guys know what do you think, and thank you so much for watching. If you're first time here on my channel, consider subscribing, as I post new nail art tutorials and product reviews just like this one every week. See you in my next one. Goodbye!